Hey YouTube, Kyle here. Today we're going to pick up a 1950 John Deere MT with a narrow front. Brought the trusty old F350, gooseneck with the winch. This tractor, it's a good paint job, but it's not currently running. It was running when they parked it, so I'm hoping it's not going to take a lot. But anyway, the engine's seized up and I think it has some other issues, but cute little tractor, should be fun. I've actually got a few parts MTs as well, so I think we'll be able to get it back up in running shape pretty easily. Again, it's a 1950 MT. It's missing a few parts, some stuff's not stock, but looks like it'll be a fun little tractor. Okay, so we've now got it hooked up to the winch on the trailer, and we're gonna start winching her up. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna be able to do video and this at the same time, but I'll do my best. I'll probably have Ray ride the tractor and I'll run the winch. Doing okay? Ray? Doing a quick check, make sure everything looks okay, and also giving the winch a second to cool down. Looks good, so it's nice having 3 ramps. Probably about right there.
I don't think the brakes actually.
Unfortunately, they don't have a whole lot of spots to tie onto on this thing. So we've got 2 chains going back and forth from the back and then a strap on the front downward. So, but fortunately there's not far to go. But she looks like she'll be a fun little tractor. Well, we just got home, made it home safely. Of course, dog has to inspect everything, check it all out, but now to get it unloaded and see what we need to do to get it running again. So now we're going to unload it. We did the brake checks and we know the brakes work, so it's going to take it off nice and easy and put it in the barn. We'll start looking at it. Okay, let it kind of coast a little bit too when you get towards the bottom. I want to turn it that way just a little. Grab the steering wheel. Okay. Good thing it's little. Well, there we go. It's all in here now and ready to be looked at. So we were able to get it freed. The engine was not seized. Fortunately, it was something in the clutch. And now we're going to try to start it. Unless it's what they've got that string for, so you can grab this. You'd have to. It is running, but it doesn't sound like it's running great. So as you saw, we took it out, drove it around a little bit, and it didn't sound very good. I wasn't super pleased. The tranny especially is super loud. So I just dropped all the oil out of the transmission and the rear axles. And the transmission case was like half water, so hopefully it'll be better now. And also, if we hadn't have changed it, then come winter, it would have been frozen and we had a worthless tractor all winter till it thawed out. And also, you notice the battery, we just jimmied that up because I don't have any batteries that fit. It's got a 12-volt coil on it. I think the previous owner was going to convert it to 12 volts. And he was going to get a 12-volt alternator and whatnot, but I don't have any 12-volt batteries at the moment that are small enough to fit in there. So a little jumper battery is working. But anyway, I'm going to take it out again and hopefully it sounds better. Unfortunately, I wouldn't say it really sounds any better. It's still pretty loud, but... definitely still needs some work, but anyway, I thought it'd be cool to pull it over here because I actually have two other MTs. They're parts machines because I had hoped in the future to combine them and get one running machine, but then this one came up for sale, so I think I'm going to take the parts that are the best from the parts machines, add them to this one, and then sell those two carcasses. So anyway, that's a narrow, and these two are wide fronts, which wide fronts are more common around here for about any tractor. But again, these are all MTs. That's a loader. The tag says John Deere on the loader. It's kind of cool. So I think the one on the far right's a 50. I think one of these ones is a 49 and one's a 51. I think the far left one's a 51. It's in the worst shape, and then the other one's a 49. But kind of interesting to see the comparisons. So all three MTs. The front, I'll get the back as well. And it's a pretty day in the valley. A little cloudy. Here's the rear ends. That's just a standard MT rear. And then this one's been converted to a 3-point. Notice at the bottom it has a standard drawbar. Let's see right there. See, it has a normal drawbar sticking out here, which that's not what most MTs had. See, most MTs are like that. And then the other one, it's in pretty sad shape, but it has the same as the newer one, I mean the running one. But they put these on it, which stick out to do who knows what. Anyway, and there's the back end of them. So pretty rough shape. But again, I was just going to use those two as parts machines, or I was going to combine those two, excuse me, to this one here, which was, I think, running not too long ago. They said, of course, who knows, but the engine seized up on it, and anyway, it would have taken a ton of work. So here's this one. Hopefully I can use some of those ones and get a decent, pretty correct tractor out of it. But I did notice on the tractor it's got that crack right there on the block on both sides. So I might keep the block on that one of these other ones, and swap it out sometime in the future. Quick update before I end this video. We're going to pull this MT into the barn behind the other MT so that we can start to do the parts swap and get a better running, more original tractor. So I'll keep you updated again, hopefully in a couple weeks, with some good progress.